Warning. The content on this channel is not intended or suitable for minors below 13 years of age. If that is you, please click off and come back when you're older. By continuing beyond this point, you affirm that you are 13 years of age or older.
What's up, swearers? What is going on? So today I'm just going to start this game while I'm talking to you. I'm just going to warm it up here. So I'm going to tell you a little story. And so I've been doing this shit a while. Like I said in some of the other videos, feel free to check out everything on the channel. So I've been doing this... shit, man, it started probably back in the 80s is when I started doing this whole gaming thing. And back then, there wasn't really a lot of home consoles. So you see shit like Atari and ColecoVision and whatnot, right? That whole thing. And so that was kind of what people had in their homes, but a whole lot of people didn't even, you know, they didn't, the rich folks had shit like that, right? I didn't. We weren't of that membership. So what we had to do was we had to take our ass into the arcade. And at the arcade, you know, a lot of it was platforming, scrollers, all that kind of stuff, right? So we would go in there and we'd play through Double Dragon and, you know, stuff like that. So there was one video game, though, that was more expensive than everything else. And it was the one that I'm about to play today. So it was Dragon's Lair. And it looked unlike anything else that was at the arcade. It looked basically like a Disney cartoon that you could play. It was twice the money. Everything else was a quarter, you know, until they started to get into some crazy shit. This game actually made people start thinking they could get a fucking $1 a play, you know, and so a lot of the video games guys started producing stuff like that for the arcades, which I think fucked them up. I think that fucked them up because as soon as people could go buy a Nintendo or a Super Nintendo, which was the first main two that were really out there and available, they did. They went, fuck you guys putting all these quarters in machines, you know, and pumping all this fucking metal in your bullshit here, right? We're not going to be doing anything like that. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to buy a console. We're going to go buy a game. And we're going to play the fucking death out of this thing, right? We'll blow the shit out of them cartridges. But we're not going to keep having to walk around with a handful of fucking metal to stick into your machine. So I think they really shot themselves in the foot. And this game was revolutionary in a lot of ways. The gameplay itself, though, a lot of people would go and check it out because it looked so different, looked so wild. It was this really cool looking thing. So a lot of people will go do that. I threw 50 cents in it a few times, and you got killed really easily. So your game was over in a fucking hurry. But you couldn't control the character. You couldn't control that fucking guy, right? It wasn't like a guy where you could move him around the screen and stuff. You couldn't do any of that shit. You were basically hitting a button to continue the story. That was the whole thing. And if you fucked it up, the story ended and your money was gone. So fast forward, shit, 2-3 decades or so. Probably about 3. And yeah, it's been 3 decades for me. Since a lot of stuff in the 80s, right? Including when I graduated, which is it's a wild thing to contemplate, man. Time's a fucking trip. Anyway, so I see this on Steam special, right? And I see us on Steam, right? And I'm like, shit, I should just buy that, right? You know, and then I can finally play through it and see what it's all about because I don't gotta do 50 cents a fucking throw anymore, right? So I get it, and the computer I have at the time won't run it. So I forgot I had this fucking game for probably Oh shit, a good 5 years, good 4 or 5 years at least. And then I get a laptop that finally will allow me to play games. And I'm looking through my Steam library. I remember this game, so I'm gonna throw this thing on here right now, and we're just gonna kind of go through this and see how far I can get on this. I don't know if they toned down the difficulty level or not. A lot of the emulations I've seen out there for a lot of the 80s games, they don't. They make like Contra and stuff. You basically have to go error free through that thing, which was, you know, a lot of that shit was grinding too. So you could really piss away a lot of money doing that. So all right, so let's jump into this right now. So here we are on the screen. All right, let's start it. All right, so let's see what we have over here. We have play game. We've got, what is extras? Let's see what extras is. A track video, draw, watch screen. Yeah, okay. All right, so we don't need to do that, and we have achievements that we can get, which are probably new. So achievements did not exist at all, guys, when this game came out. I think this was in the early 80s. So, like, the visuals and everything were just so radically different from everything that existed. And apparently I tried to play this at one time. And I'm going to get my, my keyboard here and my mouse and see if I can get this set up enough to do this here. I put my table away. I probably might need to get that. But, all right, let's start with a new game. And you can do arcade. I have it apparently on easy. So what's the difference here? We can have 5 lives. How do you change this? So, oh, okay. So I don't know what home is. We'll look at that next. So arcade, what does this mean? Should we turn the arcade cabinet on? I don't know what that means. You know what, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So we got the move guide, we got move beeps, and those are on. All right, let's just start from here. Okay, so we got this thing, we have a sword, we have pointer stuff. We got these little fucking flashes, man. Oh shit, okay. So using a mouse isn't gonna work. I guess I better use the arrow keys here. Man, fuck off. I hit that. I tried to watch this fucking thing and maybe there's too much of a lag between my keyboard and... Okay, guys. So I shit the bed in pretty quick order there. Let's go back though and okay, get out of here. Let's go back and take a look at. Man, god damn it! What the fuck are you doing? Get the fuck out of here! All right, let's go back and take a look here. Let's try this on home. Let's see what the difference is. Oh, okay. So arcade will shove you through, and home makes you go through everything over and over again. All right, let's do that. All right, which one's the sword? Fucking hell, where's the sword? Is it enter? I don't know what the sword is. I thought it was spacebar, but... Son of a bitch. Alright, so I'm going to use the mouse for sword, I guess. And I'm going to use the keyboard for everything else. Oops. Alright, we're going to try the arrow key here. I might have to do a WASD. I'm not sure yet. Oh man, fuck off. Why? I already did that part. Ah, man, son of a bitch. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna try WASD. Oh, fuck you. Really? Okay, alright, so clearly the keyboard and the wireless mouse is not gonna work for this, so I'm gonna go get the controller. We'll be right back. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, got the keyboard and alright, so let's do a new game again. And we're gonna do it with let's do it as the arcade mode. Alright. Now theoretically I should be able to hit the controller a little bit better. Oh, suck a dick. Okay, oh, alright, that didn't work.
Save me!
Is that not? Really? So this is basically like a QuickTime Nightmare, except unlike QuickTime in normal games, this is just lightning, like literally lightning fast. All right, we're gonna try this one more time, and this is I will tell you this is fucking horse shit. I think I know why now. Why I wasn't playing the game a whole lot. And apparently I tried it at some point. I don't actually remember. I still don't know what the sword strike is. I'm sure it's either X or A. Well, we're just going to assume it's X. We'll try that. Where's the fucking sword strike, you shit stain? What the fuck is going on? God damn it. Alright, so it's A. Lord have mercy. Jesus. Alright. Okay. Good. You can't hit it early either, I guess. Quick time hell! This is worse than fucking Resident Evil. Oh, eat my shit! Fuck you, game. Fucking asshole. Oh, I figured, you know, since I just got done with Resident... How the fuck? You can suck a dick, Derek. Suck a mean old cock. Asshole. Piece of shit. Why? What the fuck is that all about? Yeah, you be angry. You be angry and get the fuck out of here. Jesus. Alright guys, I'm going to try this one more time, and we're going to try it on arcade, so we can just go on. If, what? Oh, I'm continuing? Oh, I guess you can continue. That's fine. Fuck, I wish I was on arcade. Piece of shit, you fucking trash, fucking shit ass motherfucker. You go, you fucking shit stain. This is a fucking exercise in frustration. You know, because no matter how good this fucking game looks, you're just looking for the QuickTime shit. That's it. You're just watching trying to see if what the fucking suck my fucking cock. You're trying to see what the fucking that's it. All you're doing is staring at these fucking arrows. You have no time. Look at this shit, right? Like somebody's gonna what the fuck? Like somebody's gonna memorize this game? Fuck off. Alright, let's continue. Continue, bag of shit. We're gonna give this game a couple more passes here. This is kind of nice that you can continue unlimited though. Why? Fuck off and die. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, don't take the input or anything, fucking asshole. Really? Are you serious? Guys, if you want to know what a pain in the ass games from the fucking 80s were, get something like this. The gameplay fucking sucks on this. And it isn't even gameplay, it's just you doing this endless series of QuickTime events. So I want to see a little bit more of the story because I didn't realize you could continue endlessly. So, alright guys, we're going to do this real quick. I'm not playing through this fucking piece of shit. No matter how good the fucking story is, you can't actually watch it because, like I said, you're constantly looking to see, you know, where the fucking button presses are. So, I mean, it really dilutes enjoyment of this. And you can't control them. You can't do anything with Dirk. Really? Really? This shit is over before you can do anything. Fucking stupid. So lame. So we're just going to see a lot of his death scenes, I guess, over and over again. Whatever. I mean, it is nice to let you continue, but this is just seriously agonizing. Come the fuck on, dude. What the fuck is your fucking problem? Alright, man, I'm done. It's like, this is what it is, guys. So, fuck this game. This is basically a series of shitty QuickTime events, guys. That's all this fucking ass pile of fucking trash actually is. So, as far as a revolutionary game, it revolutionized how it could take a bunch of your fucking quarters and just give you, like, basically zip and fucking return. That's what that did. That's pretty much all that fucking thing did. So, this thing can kiss my fucking ass is what this can do. This game can fucking suck me. I mean, Don Bluth is an excellent illustrator and everything, but that is, that game is fucking ass. That is a piece of shit. So, it definitely gets us into our motif, though, of swear gaming, where I can just swear at the fucking piece of shit over and over again, and largely wish I didn't play it. So, that is a 2 red hot pokers right up the ass rating is what that gets. Doesn't even get a thumb down. It's not even good enough for that. But I am glad it's on Steam, so You know, if you do feel like it's something you really want to see, you want to see all the way through it, which you don't actually see, right? Unless you're going to continue the fucking game, all you're going to see is those goddamn arrows and the fucking striking symbol in the middle of it. So you have all this possibly interesting stuff going on. I don't know, because I can't fucking see it, because I have about a second to press the goddamn fucking triangles or the goddamn fucking attack button, and that's it. And if you don't, then that character's life is dead. And if you're on home, you're going to be doing that a while. And if you're on arcade, it'll move you through, right? But you're going to have to be continuing a whole fucking bunch, and this is some tedious ass bullshit. So, fuck this game, and I'm not playing this again. So this gets the fuck this game rating is what this gets, definitely. So anyway, but there you guys go. Like I said, if you want a taste for what gaming could be like a lot in the 80s, you know, and even consoles, I should probably talk about this. So this wasn't on a wasn't available on a console initially. They eventually made it Laserdisc. But like a lot of the Nintendo shit, you couldn't save. You couldn't stop your fucking game, right? You would have to get to different various points and stuff. So even then, you would still have to restart the cocksucking game over and over again. So I don't know why game people in the fucking 80s did that shit. It's like a mystery to me why they thought that was, you know, something that they should do, you know, where you couldn't save any of your progress or stuff. And it really made a lot of, you know, for people that were addicted, you know, for addicts, it's fine. You know, because they'll keep pumping money into booze and gambling and video games and all this other shit because they can't stop themselves, right? But for everybody else, it's like, cool, this is a nice, pleasant diversion. I want to pick up where I left off. You couldn't do that without investing another 3-4 fucking hours into shit you've already gone through. You know, and especially at a fucking arcade, right, where it costs you money on top of everything. So I'm glad that they moved away from that dynamic because that shit was a pain in the fucking dick. But anyway, so all right, guys. So you want to go look at this fucking game, and this, like I said, is considered a revolution in a lot of ways. But this game was almost always standing alone at the arcade I went to, because people would do like I did. They try it 2 or 3 times if they'd gone through everything else, and then they go, "Why the fuck am I doing this? I can't control this character, and I can't even look at the fucking background because shit's just kind of whipping along, and I'm just crashing into the fucking wall 100 times." So, anyway, to conclude, fuck this game. But there it is, swears. We're at the end of the road for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the numerous death scenes that Dirk provided us, and for me yelling at a... I guess it's sort of an experimental game, but ultimately wasn't, in my view, a very good one. So there you have it. Like, subscribe, all that other shit. Guys, see you here for the next one. Later, Gated.